Good evening. Anything that we discuss is going to be for educational purposes. I'd like to welcome you all to Digital Trading Floor. It's a platform where we disseminate financial data in real time to provide actionable insights. The purpose for making this video is to provide an outlook for what is likely to happen tomorrow, 13 July. We would be analyzing options open interest data of Nifty. We would be analyzing the index on multiple time frames, and we would also be discussing our stock watch list. So let's start by analyzing Nifty options open interest data. So here you will see for 15 July weekly expiry contract, if we see highest amount of calls were today, so open interest edition was at 15,800 strike, and if we see highest amount of puts that saw open edition in puts, they were at 15,450 levels. So broadly speaking, we are trading in a 15,800 to 15,500 range for the index. And if you were to see what happened intraday today, you will see that today in calls, 15,600 strike, 15,550 strike, they saw their open interest reduce, which tells us based on price action that call writers they book their profits and call option buyer they book their losses. And if you were to see the puts, you will see that 16,000 strike, 15,900 strike put, 15,800 strike put, and 15,650 strike put, this saw, and 15,400 strike put, they saw their open interest reduce, which tells us based on the price action today that put option buyers they book their profits and put option writers they book their losses. If we analyze the index on multiple time frames, here you will see on the monthly time frame market is under control of sellers as it is trading below the monthly open of 15,755 levels. Today the weekly as well as the daily open are the same, as today was start of a new week. So the weekly as well as the daily candlestick they would have the same opening. So on weekly and the daily time frame market was under control of sellers below 15,766 levels. So as if you see the monthly opening which was 15,755 level, so below 15,755 level we had a situation of full time frame continuity, and which tells us that on all the time frames sellers were aggressive in lifting the hitting the bids today. So if you see on the 60-minute time frame here, today market opened at 15,769, which is the daily and the weekly open, and the monthly open was 15,755. So below those level we saw heavy selling in the market when all the time frames were aligned and sellers were aggressive in hitting the bids. So if you see the daily time frame based on the price structure, here you will see that in terms of price structure we have made a higher high and a higher low. So despite today being a day which was under control of sellers, in terms of price structure we have to be aware that we have made a higher high today and a higher low. So we have to be prepared for multiple scenarios for tomorrow. Above 15,692 levels we can trade towards 15,789 levels, 15,828 levels, and potentially 15,877 levels. And below today's lows, which is 15,644 on the index spot, we can trade towards 15,605 levels, 15,517 levels, and 15,460 levels. And the neutral price range for tomorrow is going to be 15,692 to 15,644, in which one can refrain from making any trades on the index. Now we are going to be analyzing our stock watch list for tomorrow. The stocks that we have chosen, they have all formed narrow ranges and inside candlesticks on the daily time frame. So our first stock is Greaves Cotton. So we'll look for buying opportunity above 172.15 level in Greaves Cotton, as it is in an uptrend based on 5 and 20 exponential day moving averages. Our next stock is Adani Ports. it's in a downtrend based on the exponential moving averages. So we'll look for, and it formed an inside candlestick today. So we'll look for selling opportunity below 715 levels in Adani Ports. And our next stock is Ashok Leyland. It's in an uptrend based on exponential moving averages 5 and 20. So we look for buying opportunity above 126.75 levels. And our final stock is Bharat Forge. It's again formed an inside candlestick, and it's in an uptrend based on 5 and 20 exponential day moving averages. So we'll look for buying opportunity above 818.7 level. And you have to remember that since these are inside candles, so which tells us that there isn't currently an equilibrium between both the buyers and the sellers. So in a scenario, if these stocks they make a breakout which is counter trend to the current trend in these stocks, in that scenario one can take the trade with lower position size. And I would also like to inform you that around 9:45 p.m. I would be sharing my stock watch list for tomorrow as well, which comprises of stocks that are relatively weak technically. Finally, I like to summarize that tomorrow above 15,692 we can trade towards 15,828 levels, and below 15,644 levels we can trade towards 15,517 levels. And broadly speaking, we're in a 300 point range on the index, with 15,800 likely to act as a strong resistance and 15,500 is likely to act as a strong support based on the overall open interest data. And the max pin for 15 July expiry contract is currently at 15,700. And our stock watch list comprises of Greaves Cotton, Ashok Leyland, Adani Ports and Bharat Forge. They have formed inside candles on the daily time frame. So if either side of the range breaks, we'll look to enter a position in these stocks. However, based on 5 and 20 exponential day moving averages, if they break out in direction of the trend, in that scenario we would be establishing a normal position size, and in case the inside candle breaks which is against the trend, in that scenario we would be reducing our position size. But we can, aggressive traders, they can take the trade. And I'll also like to inform you that around 9:45 p.m. I would be sharing our stock watch list, which comprises of stocks that are technically very weak at this point of time. And in terms of overall market price action, currently the sectors that are outperforming are reality index, and the sector that are currently underperforming the index is IT sector. Finally, before ending this video, I like to thank you all for watching this video. Do hit the like button, share this video and subscribe to Digital Trading Flow YouTube channel. Thank you.